What would happen to the Earth if humans suddenly disappeared? At the moment of human disappearance, airplanes would fall from great heights. Cars would crash into each other. All human-controlled tools would be disabled, and the world would be thrown into chaos. When humans disappear for a day, the global power system is paralyzed, and the entire planet is plunged into darkness. The loss of power will cause the city's drainage system to fail, and the subway network, which took decades to build, will be flooded by underground water in less than 2 days. A week after humans are gone, most of the food starts to rot. Pets trapped in their homes will be the first to die. 6 months after the humans are gone, the city will be a wilderness again. Human buildings will erode. Wildlife will gradually return. When humans have been gone for a year, vines penetrate masonry and walls and cover the city's buildings. As the roots expand, the buildings begin to crumble. 5 years after we're gone, the Earth shows its amazing ability to repair itself. The world's highways will be covered in greenery, and cities will be transformed into pristine forests. Nature will be back in charge of the planet. 20 years after the disappearance of humans, cities will be completely covered with plants. Little by little, the traces of mankind will be erased. 50 years after the disappearance of mankind, the automobile will be corroded and rusted into a pile of scrap metal. And the remaining buildings will be the last symbols of human civilization. 100 years after the disappearance of mankind, some low-lying coastal cities are gradually submerged by rising sea levels. The oceans are beginning to come back to life, and marine life will thrive at an astonishing rate. At the same time, the books of human civilization will be destroyed by the fungus, and the stone civilizations that we once thought were so backward will be preserved forever. When humans are gone for 150 years, all bridges and city tunnels will collapse, and the skyscrapers that are still standing will be colonized by vines, creating a strange ecological landscape. In just 150 years, what's left of human civilization will have been passed down from one generation to the next. And then we will officially enter the age of civilization's great collapse. When humans have been gone for 200 years, steel buildings like the Eiffel Tower begin to collapse. When humans are gone for 500 years, concrete buildings will begin to disintegrate. Almost every building on the planet will be destroyed. 1,000 years after the disappearance of mankind, the former prosperous cities have been completely rebuilt by nature, completely restoring the original appearance of the Earth, and human civilization has disappeared without a trace. 5,000 years after the disappearance of mankind, the natural environment of the Earth has changed drastically. The air became cleaner and cleaner, and animals began to rule the Earth again. And the traces of human civilization have been eroded by time. 10,000 years after the disappearance of man, concrete is falling apart, and steel is turning into dirt. If there's any proof that there was once a great and glorious human civilization on Earth, the Great Wall of China and the Egyptian pyramids are still clearly recognizable. 10,000 years is a very long time for human beings. But for the 4.6 billion years of Earth's existence, it's just a snap of the fingers. If we condense the time since the birth of the Earth into 24 hours, that 10,000 years is less than half a second. And since the birth of mankind, through continuous evolution and learning, and eventually stood at the top of the food chain. But in less than 150 years, since the first industrial revolution, humans have destroyed the planet. But let's be clear about one thing. The Earth is better off without humans, but humans can't survive without the Earth. If humans continue to destroy the Earth endlessly, I believe that in the near future, just as Stephen Hawking predicted, humans will have to move to other planets if they want to survive. Otherwise, the disappearance of mankind will no longer be just an illusion.